Hello and welcome back to another episode of World Tour on Football Manager 2021. Now, since the last episode, we have obviously played our pre-season friendlies. We played quite a few of them. I'm not going to run through them all. You can see we've won the majority of them. And in today's episode, we are going to be playing our first two games of the First Division season. So we're going to be playing against Cove Ramblers. I've checked Google and apparently that is pronounced Cove. So I hope I'm getting that right. If I'm not, let me know in the comments below. And then we'll also be playing the game against Bray Wanderers. You can see I've arranged for some friendlies in the meantime because there's a bit of a gap between the first and second games of the season. But of course, I'll play the friendly games off camera and come back after the Cove Ramblers game for the Bray Wanderers game. In terms of transfer dealings, there's not really been much happening, to be quite honest. We've made one loan signing. Liam Hassan, we've brought in on loan from Cork City. He's a backup left winger, really. We don't have any out-and-out backup left wingers, or we didn't have until we brought him in. We do have a few players that can play at left wing, but they're not out and out left wingers. So Liam Hassan's been brought in for that reason. He'll not be starting many games, but he might get a few games off the bench or when we have injuries. And then the outgoing is a loan. James Quinn, an 18-year-old, has been sent on loan to Athlone Town to continue his development. I've also requested a parent club from the board, a senior affiliate. I've requested that, and it looks like they are actually doing that. So fingers crossed we get someone good, and we might be able to nab a few more loan players from them. Because, unsurprisingly, our finances are still terrible. Minus 573,000. I've cut the wage budget down to 8,320. No, I haven't. That's what the wage budget is. I've cut it down to 8,485 through the release of a few players at the end of last season. So I think Marco Chinde has gone. It's annoying because it doesn't tell me in the transfer history who's been released. Is there released players? Oh, no one. There we go. Oh, it does tell me. So Dan Duffy, who I'm pretty sure didn't play any times for us. I think he was just in our youth setup. Jason Lyons, who was in the first team but didn't really play very much for us. James Robinson, again, don't think he played that much for us. And Marco Chindea have all been sent packing. So getting rid of them has freed up a bit of room in the wage budget. So we're only £165 off spending the maximum of our wage budget. So we're still a bit over budget, but we're cutting that down. And hopefully, with a few victories, hopefully promotion this season, we'll manage to get back on an even keel financially. Speaking of promotion, we will take a look at the season preview, and you can see that we are clear favourites to get promoted, top of the table, 1-91. I mean, with those odds, if I'm not top of the table after 5 games, I would imagine I'm probably going to get sacked. If you look at the Dream 11 as well for the league, there's a lot of our players in it. We've got Brady, who incidentally is not going to be our first choice goalkeeper this season and wasn't last season either. Banks, Mann, Seymour, Kelly, Corley and Coughlin are all in the Dream 11. A few of them aren't even going to be starting this season, so that could be a bit of a mistake by me, but I guess only time will tell. Now, you'll recall in the last episode, we had some concerns about promises that we had to keep about the locker room and other such things. But you can see here that the dynamics, we've improved quite a bit. We've got good team cohesion, very good club atmosphere and good managerial support. Surprisingly, the majority of the squad accepted contract offers after being relegated. So I'm definitely not complaining about that. So before we head in to our first game of the season, our first game in the first division of the Irish leagues, let's have a look at our tactics. So there's 3 tactics that I've set up for this season. This one, of course, is the one we were using the majority of last season, which is our 4-3-3 wide formation. It is the one that we'll be using mainly this season as well. The second one is our 4-4-2, which I also used last season. This was our backup tactic for when the 4-3-3 wasn't working very well. But then we've got a new tactic as well, which is this one. It's classed as a 4-3-3, but of course we've got 2 centre-backs, a defensive midfielder, 2 wing-backs, 2 centre midfielders, 2 wingers, and an attacker. It's a Route 1 tactic that I'm planning on it being. For games against teams we're expected to lose is when we would use this. So more than likely in the cup competitions, if we manage to get far enough to draw a bigger team than us, is when this would be getting used, in my head anyway. So first game of the season against Cove Ramblers. Let's hope that we can get off to a good start. Nobody has played so far in our league this season, so we're all starting off obviously on 0 points. This is the team that we're going to go with for this first game. So we've got Trevor Murphy in goal. Is he always a sweeper keeper? He must be. Sweeper keeper on defend. Johnny Dunleavy is at right back in the wing back support position. And then we have a ball playing defender of Man. This has changed. I need to change this back. Okay, so Johnny Dunleavy is actually going to be a full back on support. Man is going to be a central defender on defend. Seymour is at centre back and he's going to be central defender on cover. And then Kieran Kelly is our left back. He's a full back on support. And then we have Emmett Keedy as the ball winning midfielder. Sam Verdon is advanced playmaker on attack. You'll notice from last season, David Corley has dropped out of the starting lineup. That's because I feel he's getting on a bit, and Verdon is, I think he's only slightly younger. Yeah, he's only 28, so he's only 4 years younger, but obviously Corley's going to be getting a bit worse this season, I would imagine. And then our final centre midfielder is Gary Buckley, who again is quite old, but not quite as old as David Corley is. On the right wing, we have Stephen Christopher. Left wing is Shane Daly-Butes, and then up front is Danny Morrissey. It's a tough choice choosing our striker this season, or it's going to be a tough choice, as we of course have Danny Morrissey. We have Thomas Breen, who we know scored a few goals last season. We also have this guy, Sven Gertlicker, a German national. He's only 16 years old. He was in our youth setup. I had a bit of a look through our under-19s and found him. And he's got 14 finishing and 14 dribbling, 12 touch and 11 free kick taking. Those 4 attributes just made him stand out to me, to be honest. A lot of the other attributes aren't too great. His determination's okay in 10, but hopefully he can do something for us, do something good for us in games where he's needed. It's a nice rotation option to have him on the bench as well. He's managed to score 2 goals in 5 appearances in the friendlies. Of course, that's not really saying much because we did play against some worse teams than us, but we'll see how he gets on in the season. So team talk time, and we are going to pump our fists and say we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Play your own game and you'll win. That's motivated Seymour and Kelly at the very least. Poor Sven on the bench, he's looking quite nervous, bless him. Only 16 years old, first appearance today, if he comes on, that is. It's his first appearance on the bench, regardless, as the teams line up for the start of this season, hopefully a promotion-winning season. Our board expectation is to, at a minimum, reach the promotion playoff. So we need to finish at least 5th for that. But I feel like we need to get promoted, top of the table. Christopher, with a ball in from a corner, punched away and flicked on further. Are we going to get that? No, we're not. It's in Lapo. Now Hurley plays it to the right to Taylor for Cove Ramblers, who plays it back. It's nice pressure from us. Phillips has got it. Plays it back to the defender again. Long ball forward, and Trevor Murphy picks that up at his feet. Obviously, sweeper keeper today. Plays it to Seymour. Now it's Keedy. Can we launch an attack of our own? Dunleavy with the ball down this right-hand side, the right back. He's got Christopher in front of him. He plays it back to Dunleavy. Back forward to Christopher, who plays a ball to the left-hand side to Daly-Butes. Through to Morrissey. I think he was offside. Was he? No, he was onside. It's 1-0. Danny Morrissey gets us off to a great start. Less than 15 minutes gone, and Danny Morrissey's got his first goal of the season and our first goal of the game. Christopher with a lovely cross-field ball to Daly-Butes, who took a touch and then passed it to Morrissey. And I'm still wondering whether that was onside or not, but I'm not going to complain. I'll take that. 1-0 to Sligo. Corner kick. Christopher loops that one in towards Morrissey, and it's just over the bar. Good header from him. Bit too much of a loopy one, though. Christopher again with another corner towards Daly-Butes this time, and it's 2-0. Shane Daly-Butes with the header. He didn't look like he was being challenged in the air at all. Christopher with a wonderful corner to the near post, and Daly-Butes has 2 men around him, and he still manages to win the ball in the air and put us 2 goals up. What a start this is. Christopher, another set piece, plays a free kick short this time to Kelly. Now it's Keedy. There's still lots of players up there. It's headed away by Ferrell, and now Grimes has got it, possibly to launch an attack for Cove Ramblers. Grimes moving forward with the ball. He plays that all the way back to his defender, O'Connor, who plays a long ball forward, headed away by Seymour. But Cove Ramblers have the ball again. Long ball over the top of our defenders. Dunleavy does well to play that back to Trevor Murphy. Now Verdon plays it out wide right to Christopher, who's looked like a bit of an assist machine today. Lots of balls going in the box for him. Obviously, he's our set-piece specialist, so it's going to be a lot of assists for him this season as Christopher runs down this right-hand side, plays it back to Dunleavy. Now Keedy, nice ball in the box. It's gone past the keeper. The keeper has had an absolute nightmare there. Why did he come out? Danny Morrissey just gifted his second goal of the season. The ball came across the box. The keeper was just caught in no man's land. He decided to come for it, but then last minute didn't. And Morrissey just had a tap in. That is very strange from the Cove Ramblers goalkeeper. 3-0 to Sligo though. We're top of the table. Hopefully we can stay there all season. I'll be very happy with that. It's O'Connor with a free kick. Headed away by Mann. And it's going to come to Morrissey, who's on a hat-trick now, of course. Plays it to Christopher. Out further right to Dunleavy, who goes past their defender. Plays to the edge of the box. Sam Vernon with a chance off the post. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. It was an excellent effort from Sam Verdon though, and it looks like there's going to be another opportunity for someone here as the ball is played by their goalkeeper to Dunleavy, and now Verdon's got it again. Buckley with it, plays it out wide right. We're getting a lot of chances from the right hand side today. Christopher with another chance to get a ball into the box, does so, and that's straight into the goalkeeper's hands. And he launches the ball forward, and Lapo is almost through on goal here. It's a great save from Trevor Murphy, and then Mann's going to clear it. It's a bit of a worry that the ball managed to get over the top there. The defence did well though. And we reach half time and it's 3-0 to Sligo. The perfect start really. I'm very pleased with the performance. Keep it going. And I don't think I'm going to have to take anyone off for their rating. Danny Morrissey's looking a bit tired. He's going to have to come off in the second half. Hopefully he can grab his hat-trick before he does have to come off. Which means Sven is going to get a full debut today at some point in the second half, provided I remember. Free kick, Kieran Kelly takes it towards back post. Christopher's there, and that's just over the bar from him. Almost assister or provider turned goal scorer there for Stephen Christopher. Another free kick, Christopher takes it, back post, Mann's there, and it's just over the bar from him. We're having lots of luck with set pieces today. I was just about to make a change, but we've got a corner. And Buckley is there with the header. Gary Buckley, beautifully placed header there from the corner. We seem to be just loving set pieces at the moment. Stephen Christopher, another brilliant ball in, right to the penalty spot for Buckley to somehow get a header in, despite the fact he was surrounded by 4 players. And we're going to make that change now. Danny Morrissey is going to come off. Sven Gertlicker is going to come on. And I don't think I need to make any other changes. It's a bit of a shame that Morrissey hasn't managed to get his hat-trick, but there'll be more chances this season, I'm sure. As Seymour has a free kick, plays it to the left to Daly Butts, cuts inside, gets tackled, but the ball falls to Verdon, gets it back from Buckley. Now it's Daly Butts again, to the left back Kelly. Nice pass and play from us, nice build-up play. Just looking for the easy options at the minute. Buckley with the ball, a short pass to Verdon. And he's giving that away there. Is he going to win it back? He's not going to win it back. It could be a chance for Cove Ramblers now. Coughlin to Hurley. Out wide right to O'Brien. Can we get a challenge in? We can't. It's played back to Hurley. Long ball over the top. Nlapo through on goal. Nlapo has scored, but he's offside. I knew the ball over the top was going to be a bit of a struggle there after the first half. Just played through. He is offside. Yeah, he's definitely offside. It didn't show. It didn't show the lines on the pitch, which is a bit weird, but never mind. I've got just over 5 minutes to go, and the players aren't really looking that tired. I'll bring a few players on just so that they can get a bit of game time. So we'll take Verdon off. He's had a good game today, despite what the rating says. David Corley can come on for him, and then we will also bring on Lewis Banks for 5 minutes for Kieran Kelly at left back. As Cove Ramblers advance forward with the ball, it's O'Brien on the right-hand side. Can he get a ball into the box? O'Brien, that's, what's his name? Drynan. I think his name was Drynan. Went over the bar anyway. Doesn't really matter. So there it is. There's the full-time whistle. It's a 4-0 victory to start the season for Sligo Rovers. A very good win. Very pleased with that. And that obviously sends us straight to the top of the table. Hopefully we can stay there all season and have a lovely time of it in the Electricity League First Division. So next up for us, as previously mentioned, is Bray Wanderers. So we'll be back in a second with the Bray Wanderers game. So here we are back for the Bray Wanderers game. The games that we played in the meantime, here's the results. Where are they? I'm lost. There they are. We didn't pick up one victory in our friendly matches. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come after that great start in our first match of the season. And let's just head into the team selection page. I nearly said team talk. It's not a team talk. And this is definitely not the team that we're playing with. So I'll change the team to our starting lineup, and then I'll be back in a sec. So, unsurprisingly, this is the lineup for today's match. It's exactly the same as the last match. So, team talk, and we're going to say we're favourites for a reason. Go out there, make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. That's motivated Seymour, Verdon and Morrissey. I've made a bit of a change to the bench today. Thomas Breen is on the bench rather than Sven Gertlicker. So the teams are lined up. They're in the huddles. Final words from the captains, and we're ready to go in this second game of the season. We're not even a minute in, and there's a chance for someone. Is it going to be us? As the ball's played to Christopher. He's lost the ball, but he gets it back there. Nice ball into the box. Morrissey is clear on goal, and yeah, he was definitely offside that time. If I thought he was offside in the last match, that one was pretty much nailed up. Ooh, maybe not. I didn't see the guy at the back there. Almost playing him on. He was still offside, but nice finish, I guess, from Morrissey. So Murphy with what looks like a free kick. Long ball forward, searching for Morrissey. It's intercepted though, and Bray Wanderers have got the ball through to Griffin. Griffin's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Griffin has shot, and Mark Griffin has scored his first goal of the season. Bray Wanderers are 1-0 up here at the showgrounds, and this is not the start that we were after. Kelly, long ball forward to Morrissey. Can he get a ball into the box? He plays it back to Verdon. Through to Daly Butts. He just couldn't get there ahead of the keeper. The keeper came out brilliantly to collect that. And the chance is back on though. Stephen Christopher through on goal. Christopher shoots and Christopher scores. It's 1-1. Stephen Christopher does a little cartwheel to celebrate. And it's an excellent finish. Thought the chance was over, but we managed to get it back here with the header from Mann to Verdon. One touch past to Christopher to Morrissey. Back through the defenders to Christopher, who places that nicely at the far post to make it 1-1 here at the showgrounds, and Sligo are back to being undefeated for the time being as Bray Wanderers take a throw in. It's Tobin, plays it forward to Dobbs. Now McAlevey, back to his centre-back Timmins. Can we get a tackle in and get on the attack again? It's Griffin, the goal scorer. Excellent tackle from Emmett Keeley. That's what he's there for, the ball-winning midfielder. Beautiful tackle from him. And Daly Butts comes forward. I realised I was saying his name wrong the entire time. It's not Daly Butts, it's Daly Butts. So we'll continue calling him that as he gets the ball back once again. Now it's Verdon. Forward to Morrissey. Just waiting for a chance to open up. Possibly as Butts is there. Daly Butts with a beautiful finish. And we've turned this around in the first half. Shane Daly Butts with his second goal of the season. Sam Verdon with nice build-up play there. Played it to Morrissey. Got it back. Had a little bit of a dribble forward. Saw Butts, or Daly Butts, in space. And he had the first time finish past the goalkeeper at his near post. And it's 2-1 to Sligo when we go back up to the top of the table. Incidentally, you might see Shamrock Rovers are there. That's Shamrock Rovers II. Shamrock Rovers Mark II, their second team. They can't actually gain promotion from the first division. So if they were to win the league and we came second, we would still get promoted. Just something to bear in mind for later in the season as we reach halftime and the team talk. And we're going to say, hands on hips, things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. And let's take a look at how everyone is performing today. No standout terrible performances, to be honest with you. We've got a couple of defenders on yellow cards, which I'll have to keep an eye on, but I don't think I'm going to make any changes for the time being. Just send them out to the second half without a change made as the ball's played over the top and Dobbs was nearly in there. A brilliant goalkeeping from Murphy, who launches that. The defenders missed it. Danny Morrissey could be in for a goal here. It's a great block. Christopher's got the ball now, though. Is the chance over, or is Verdon going to do something with it? He plays it to Morrissey, gets a chance to turn, but that's defended well eventually by Bray Wanderers. They concede the corner. No idea what their defender was doing, missing that header. Morrissey should have done a lot better. Ball in the box from Christopher, headed away by Timmins. Seymour collects it. Is the chance going to continue? Buckley with the ball, plays it to Verdon, through to Morrissey, and Morrissey, another defensive mistake. Danny Morrissey gets a goal. It's 3-1 to Sligo. It was a terrible defensive error from, was it Timmins that did that? We'll have a look in the replay. So Verdon gave it to Buckley, played it back to Verdon. Nice pass from him. Saw Morrissey in space, intercepted by Timmins, who tried to pass it back to the goalkeeper, and there wasn't enough on the pass, and Danny Morrissey just intercepted, nabbed in there, and gets a goal for his troubles as Christopher has a free kick towards the back post, headed away by Poynton. Back to Christopher. So close to going in. I'm pretty sure that was a cross from Christopher as well, that one. Throw in for Bray Wanderers, deep in our half. Ball into the box, headed away by Buckley. Can we launch a counter-attack? Poynton collects it instead. Now it's Donnelly. Verdon intercepts and plays it forward, but it's intercepted again. Now it's Dobbs. Through on goal, it's a good save. Corner kick for Bray Wanderers. Griffin takes it towards Dobbs, headed away by Seymour. Donnelly's collected it though for Bray Wanderers. Chance is still on. Donnelly running into no man's land, it looks like, but he has a shot, and it's a great save from Murphy, although it was straight at him. And it's a corner. Christopher takes it towards I thought it was towards Keeley, but it wasn't, and that's a great shot from Daly Butts as that hits the bar so close from that volley from the edge of the box. I'm going to make a change now, a few changes. I'm going to make all 3 changes, in fact. Marn's going off. Alberkis is coming on for him. Gary Buckley is going to make way, and we will bring on Dara Power for him. And then Stephen Christopher is going off. We'll move Morrissey to right wing, and we'll bring on Thomas Breen up front. So a late opportunity perhaps for Bray Wanderers to get a goal back, or for us to extend our lead further. It's Poynton with the ball. McAlevey, long ball forward looking for Dobbs. Dobbs is going to get it, but he's going to need some help if he wants to get anything from this. Plays it into the box, headed away by Keeley. Dobbs again into the box. Griffin's there. It's off the bar, and it's cleared by the substitute, Alberkis. That was a good chance to get another consolation goal. I'm sure it would have only been a consolation goal if it had gone in with only about 3 minutes left. But Morrissey is moving forward with the ball for us. Plays it through to Thomas Breen, the substitute. Breen rounds the keeper, and he can't finish it. He had an open goal to aim at, and he shot just past the post. But it's not going to matter because we reach full time, and it's a 3-1 victory. A brilliant result today. Brilliant episode, to be honest. 3-1 here, 4-0 in the first one. Done the team talk. Said, well done, lads. Good win for us. And we are top of the table. So looking ahead to the next episode, and I think we're going to do the games against Shamrock Rovers' second team and Drogheda United for the next episode. I was tempted to do the Longford Town Cup game, but I figure we'll see how far we get in that before we start showing matches, as I feel we could get knocked out by Longford Town, to be honest. But Shamrock Rovers and Drogheda United hopefully will still be doing well. Then off camera, we'll be playing against the University of the City of Dublin, Wexford, who I think beat us on penalties in the cup last season, so a bit of revenge on the cards there perhaps for us. Cork City and Cabinteely. But that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to get all my content when it comes out, hit the notification bell to stay notified, and I'll see you next time.